एक ही स्टूडेंट है। Hello. So, is it fine now? Am I audible to everybody? Okay, alright. So, yeah, I saw Rajiv wrote that we have our exam on 20th, isn't it? So, Rajiv, whatever portion is coming, like your syllabus is divided semester wise, so you need to have a look at it. And for more for more classes, for additional classes, you will have to write a mail to the coordinator, okay? Because it is in the hands of the IMTS people that whether they'll allot more classes or not. So you need to coordinate with the coordinator. Coordinator will be conveying the message to them. So then the decision will be taken. Okay. So that request has to come from you. Only then only I can increase my classes a week. Alright. So you need to write mail, and not only Rajiv. If like 2-3 people will write, then it will have a real impact. Okay. So you just do the needful. Alright. So we'll discuss about monopolistic competition first. So it is a type of market structure which exists practically in the in the practical world. This is the market that actually exists. We are living in the era of monopolistic competition. The example is the mobile industry. There are few sellers and large number of buyers. The sellers are selling differentiated products. The products are not identical. They are slightly different. There may be difference of feature, difference of price, anything. Okay. So that is monopolistic competition. The mobile world, the electronics. Then there is the soap industry, like the cosmetics which we use. That all is a part of monopolistic competition. They all exhibit the essential features of monopolistic competition. Okay. So in this there are high profile firms with high recognition brands. Yes, they are normally brands which fall in the category of monopolistic competition. Like we have Adidas, we have Nike, we have Reebok. So these are all brands and they are selling identical yet differentiated products. Yes, Pepsi and Coca-Cola. That's a very common example. So the products have unique aspect. Intel, Microsoft. Yes, Prabha. Dell, Sony, Vio, everything. Okay. Then the first thing that attracts most of the people to enter into this type of market is the supernormal profit. So supernormal profit is the profit which is beyond the normal profit. It is some windfall gains. You understand windfall gains? There is a term in economics that is called windfall gains. That means unexpected profit, unexpected income. That is a windfall gain. So this is normal. Supernormal profit is somewhat like that only. So the firms which normally are working under monopolistic competition, they earn supernormal profit. So that is what attracts most of the producers. So there are certain assumptions which we have already seen in our previous classes, so need not waste time on that. There is the barriers to entry are relatively very low. I mean, like people, the license required, then the formalities which needs to be fulfilled are really less when we talk about monopolistic competition. Now here are the graphs. Again, there are two market periods, short run and long run. So there can be a short run condition, there can be a long run condition. So in the short run, the firms are going to have supernormal profit, and in the long run, they are going to have normal profits. Okay. So the graphs of monopolistic competition are very similar to that of the monopoly. They are exactly same. There's not much of difference. The only difference is of the shape, like the placing of the lines of the graph. There is a slight difference there. Okay, like in this one, the demand curve is really like it's a little. The gap between the demand curve and this y-axis is pretty high. And under monopoly, it was just like this. You can say it was like, if this was the y-axis, it was a little like this. It was towards the origin, and this is away from the origin. Then same with marginal revenue also. Then this is the marginal cost, as we have seen in the previous class. This is the marginal cost. So this is the point of equilibrium, because at this point the marginal cost and marginal revenue are cutting each other. In fact, the marginal cost curve is cutting the marginal revenue curve from below. So this is the point of equilibrium. So from this point we are going to draw a line to touch the demand. Then the next thing that we need to have over here is the cost line, the average cost line. So this is the average cost. The average cost will always be below the average revenue. That is why we are having supernormal profit here. Like you can see, this is the average revenue line, and this is the average cost line, the red line. So this red line is placed below this blue line. It is an indication that we are going to have supernormal profits right now, because when the average cost and average revenue will be equal, that is when we will be having normal profits, and that is there in the long run. Right now we are talking about short run. So we will have supernormal profits right now. So now you can see this is the point of equilibrium. From here one line will go and touch the demand line. Then from the cost curve, a line will go, like from here we are going to draw a line towards this side, and from here we are going to draw a line towards this side. So this is our supernormal profit area. Okay, you can see the same thing is there. Quantity, then we are going like this, should have been a little over here, this at this point. So this is how it is plotted. Is it clear, everybody? This plotting of the graph. Okay, so this is the case of short run under monopolistic competition. Alright, so this is similar to monopoly. There is not much of difference in this. Now is the time of long run. Just one graph for short run and one graph for long run, like monopoly only. Okay, it is just the perfect competition market in which there are different types of cost curves. There are different equilibrium curves. Can you tell me how many of them are there in totality? How many graphs we discussed then when we were talking about perfect competition? Okay, 4, Prabha. Anyone else? Kelvin, 4? Actually, there are 5 in all. 4 in the short run and 1 in the long run. The normal, the profit curve, the normal profit curve. Okay, there are 5 in all total. And for monopoly, just 2. 1 for long, 1 for short run. And for monopolistic competition also, 1 for long run, 1 for short run. So this is the last of the graphs which we are discussing right now. So in the long run, it will be this same thing, same plotting will be there. Demand, then marginal revenue, then marginal cost. Then this is the equilibrium point. So this is long run. So in the long run, we will be having only normal profits. So the average cost will be equal to average revenue in this curve. Okay. Now what is this? Why is this so? Why are we having normal profits in the long run? Okay. Hello. Someone is saying because of the equilibrium. Fahad is saying, nee, Rajiv is saying equilibrium. Yes, Rajiv, that is there, but the reason is, like, the question is, why do we have, yes, Prabha, but I would like to correct you, it is supernormal profit, not natural, okay? It's normal, supernormal profit. So why do you have the answer to this question? This is the question that is there. This is the main question. Why we are having why is the supernormal profit converted into normal profit in the long run? Anyone has the answer? You can raise your hand if you know, or else I'll try. I'll just tell, in fact. No one? Rajiv, Prabha, Fahad, Muhammad, Kelvin, nobody? Okay. So the answer to this is that in the short run, when the firms were operating and they were having supernormal profits, the very fact that they are making supernormal profit is going to attract a large number of firms in the same business. Now more firms are going to join, more suppliers will be there. So due to that, that supernormal profit will get distributed amongst large number of sellers in the long run. So that extra portion of profit gets distributed to new people, new entrants in the market, and hence the firm will earn only normal profits in the long run, no longer supernormal profits. Alright? This is applicable to any kind of market that is there. If there is a concept to supernormal, then it will surely be normal profit in the long run. So this is the same. The graph is there. The same graph is there, but the only thing is that now the position of average cost has changed. It is now equal to average revenue. That is why it is touching the average revenue at this point. Okay. So same thing is there. The line should have been like this, not like that. It shouldn't be upwards. So this is the case of long run under monopoly. The firm is having normal profits right now. Now what are the pros and cons of this? I hope the two graphs are clear. I'm not going in too much detail because we have done the same graphs under monopoly. Okay. Now, what are the pros and cons to this type of competition? The best is that there is product differentiation. Consumer has a lot of choice to choose from. A lot of options are there. Then unlike perfect competition, products are not generic. They vary in style, taste, etc. Then like monopoly, there are multiple products for varying needs. So both the producer and the consumer have market sovereignty. Like although Pepsi and Coca-Cola are very similar, yet there is a difference of taste. So they have their own set of markets. They have their own consumers. So they both enjoy freedom in their own zone. Okay. Then like a monopoly, there is some inefficiency and there are not long-term profits. That is the disadvantage. And the biggest disadvantage of monopolistic competition is, can anyone tell? What do you think is the biggest drawback of this? As a consumer, which we face and we suffer. As a consumer, we suffer because of this. Like because of this problem, the things are available to us at a higher price. Much higher price than what actually it should have been. Okay, some people are typing, so I'm waiting if that is right or not. Addictive brand. Okay, Rajiv. That's very right. But still, no. The basic reason behind this is advertising. Since it is monopolistic competition, everybody wants to sell more of their products, so they will resort to advertising. And because of that advertising, the cost of the product will be much more to the consumer. It will cost more to the consumer. Okay? Yes, marketing and advertising will be eating up a great portion of the consumer's pocket. So that is the disadvantage of this monopolistic competition. Now if we compare it with perfect competition. So in the short run, the monopolistic competition markets enjoy supernormal profits. Then there is product differentiation, unlike in a perfect competition. Now there is producer sovereignty, unlike in a perfect competition. However, firms not caring about each other causes lack of efficiency in firms. Firms have extra capacity, firms produce too little. Yes, they are not, since the market demand is distributed amongst the different producers, same demand is there and it is distributed into small portions. So the firms do not produce to their optimum capacity. They don't produce a lot. They only produce the portion to meet the demand. So their resources are not utilized fully, we can say. There is some wastage. So if we compare it with monopoly, the difference is that the biggest point is that the entry to market is easy. It's not that difficult. And consumer has some sovereignty in choosing the product. He is not bound to one particular product. Okay, and this is better in the long term. So examples are there: soft drink companies, sports companies. So this is all. These are the different advertising techniques which can all be taken care of, like which can be adopted. Okay, so this brings us to the end of this one. Now we go to, I hope the different market structures and the equilibrium of the consumers under, equilibrium of the manufacturer under different conditions is clear to everybody. Are these things clear, everyone? Okay. So now we come to the next topic, that is money. So money is a very, in simple terms, it is very easy, but if it comes to economics, it is it's tricky to define it. So we can say the most acceptable definition of money is what money does. Like whatever functions a money performs, that all is about money. So it is basically a medium of exchange. So it can be coins, paper money, or demand deposits. So it forms the basis of any economy, and it is very important. It not only gives purchasing power in the hands of the people, it also acts as a medium of exchange. It is the reason for stability in the economy. If there are fluctuations in the money, if there are fluctuations in the currency of a country, then the economy of the country becomes unstable, and that has got long-term implications. Instability in the economy. So everything is interrelated. Okay, so this is why money is very important. So from the point of view of economics, we can say money has got three uses. It is basically a medium of exchange. It is a unit of account and it is a store of value. Now what does this mean? What was done in the previous days when money was not there? What was the option available? Precious metals. Yes, Fahad, that's the right answer. Barter system. Rajiv, yes, barter system. Barter system is was the oldest method of exchange. The gold coins, Prabha, gold coin is like this money only. Okay, money is any medium of exchange. It could be a gold coin, a bronze coin, or the currency notes which we are using. But the previous system which was there was the barter system. But there were many disadvantages with the barter system. The first of all was it wasn't a unit of account. Unit of account means like same unit of money is used. So yes, equal value was not possible. That was a problem. I think I gave this example once. Example of 5 kgs rice and a cow. These two things cannot be exchanged for each other. If you need 2.5 kgs of rice, are you going to cut the cow into half? No. So practically that was not a very feasible method. So that was there. Then there was no store of value. You couldn't, like in present time, we store the value. We store money. We save money. So we store the value. But that function was not, that purpose was not served when barter system was followed. So what is it? By definition, it is a medium of exchange. A medium of exchange is anything that is used to determine value during the exchange of goods and services. So money allows us to use systems of trade beyond the barter system. Bartering is directly trading one good or service for another. So your money acts as a common ground for determining the value. Yes, this was the biggest problem of the barter system, and this was done away with when this system was adopted. It is a unit of account. How is it a unit of account? Means there is, at least we have a standard thing to judge the value of goods and services. So money acts as the standard. Like if one vendor is selling potato at 20 rupees kg, so and the other is selling at 22 rupees kg, so we can judge the two of them. So we can compare the value of goods and services. So you can use the monetary value assigned to a specific good or service to compare it to one offered by a different provider. So money allows us to compare similar offers for goods and services to determine the best value. Okay. We are able to make a comparison on a single unit. Then it's a store of value. It is used to maintain the value of a transaction over time. If you receive monetary compensation for a good or a service, the actual amount that you receive does not change if you do not use it immediately. Okay? So you can spend or exchange your money at a later time without penalty. Yes. So it is because there is stability in the money. So, however, the functional value of stored money may change over time due to other factors. Yeah, there can be inflation, deflation, there can be fluctuations in the exchange rate due to the market conditions. So, that is the functional value of the money. Okay, so that is going to vary, but overall, money as a medium of exchange will hold its importance even after 1,000 years from now. Okay, probably. So what is then money? So an item must have 6 key characters to be considered as a money. It should have durability, portability, divisibility, uniformity, limited supply, and acceptability. That is very important. Okay. It should be durable. That is something like store function only. It should be portable. You can easily carry it with yourself. Should be easy to carry. It should be divisible. Divisible in the sense like in the barter system there was lack of divisibility. So this is done away in case of money. It should be uniform. All over the country same currency is used. Then even if we go to another country, we can get it converted into our own. We can get our own currency converted into that country's currency and use it without any hitch. The supply of money should be limited. It shouldn't be unlimited. Because if it will become unlimited, it will create further problems. Okay? It should be acceptable. Acceptability should be there. Like if we take a dollar to a fish market in India. Okay. So you won't, it will not have its acceptability over there. Even if it's a $100 note, it will not have its acceptability. So it should be acceptable. We need to first convert it into Indian currency, then only we can use it. So now they have been explained in detail. Durability means that the item must be able to withstand being used repeatedly. Then items that are considered currency, coins and paper bills used as money meet this requirement. Yes, it's not necessary that it should be hard cash only. It could be paper bills as well, and it will it will satisfy this clause. It will meet this requirement. Paper bills means like the bills of exchange which are drawn by the people in business. You understand bills of exchange? The FDRs which people hold. That all. Then the next is portability. Yes, individuals are able to carry the money with them. Like this is why coins and paper money have historically proved popular. That's simple. It should be divisible. It can be divided into smaller units of value. Like today, different coins and notes convey these fractional values. Like 1 Indian rupee is equal to 60 US dollars. So that is measurability, and we can divide it accordingly, according to the transaction or the need. Uniformity, it means all the versions of the same denomination of currency must have the purchasing power. The purchasing power with every currency note or coin should be similar. Like a 1928 $2 bill will still buy $2 worth of goods or service today. Yeah, like it may be like previously we were getting 1 kg butter in $2. Now we may be getting just 50 grams, but at least the purchasing power of money is still retained. It is able to solve our purpose. It's uniform in that regard. Then limited supply. Limited supply means restrictions on the amount of money in circulation ensure that value remains relatively constant for the currency. This is important. If there will be unlimited supply of money in an economy, the economy is going to become unstable. So that will have very bad effect on the economy. There will be serious repercussions of that. So that should be avoided with this point. So the responsibility for maintaining an adequate money supply falls on the Federal Reserve System. Like with every country, there is a federal bank. For India, it is Reserve Bank of India. So they are the only authority which can issue currency notes into the market. They are the only authority. So they cannot there should be a standard authority for that purpose. Then acceptability, that means everyone must be able to use the money for transactions. Yes, same thing that I told you. In the United States, this is indicated on all paper bills by the notation. This note is legal tender for all debts, public and private. Okay, like you get coupons. You make an online purchase. Then sometimes what happens is with your parcel you receive a coupon also. Yet you have got 250 rupees coupon free. So like if you're going to go to market and give that coupon to a shopkeeper instead of 250 rupees, do you think that is going to help us? That is going to solve the purpose? No, that's not going to help. So the currency should have a level of acceptability. That is important. All right. So this is about about basic concept of money. Now the next thing is the theory of money. Theories of money. There are certain theories of money. Like they are the theories which tells about the somewhat about the supply and demand. How is the supply and demand of money maintained in the economy? That they are going to tell us. So there are different theories to this: Keynesian theory, Fisher's theory. So that all we are going to study. Not all, maybe just few. So in this, what we need to know is the value of money. What is that? Value of money means the purchasing power of money. So it is actually the purchasing power of the money or the value of the money which fluctuates over a period of time. Okay? Money will remain the same, but it is only its purchasing power that is going to go down. Like initially in the olden days, like 40-50 years back, in a 100 rupee note, people were able to get a full bag of household items. Okay, and now in 100 rupees you can just get a bread, few eggs, and just some tiny small things like that. Okay, so it is because the value of money has declined over a period of time. So now there are two values of money, internal and external. Internal is like in the country itself, at the domestic level, and external is in the international market. So it is the value of a currency in the external market that helps in stabilizing the economy. So for this, the standard currency is the US dollar, and now euro also. So now we come to the quantity theory of money. So what does this say? It says this concept was started in 16th century. So as gold and silver inflows from the Americas into Europe were being minted into coins, there was a resulting rise in inflation. You all understand inflation? Inflation means sorry. Yes, rising price of commodities and hence resulting in reduction in the purchasing power of the money. This is a very common phenomena in any economy. So the reason for this is like as people have more and more money in their hands, then they are going to spend it increasingly, and because of that the value of the money is going to go down. So this is going to the increased supply of money will have an impact directly on the prices and the inflation. Both will increase. So the quantity theory of money states that there is a direct relationship between the quantity of money in an economy and the level of prices of goods and services sold. According to this theory, if the amount of money in an economy doubles, price levels also double, hence causing inflation. The consumer therefore pays twice as much for the same amount of the good or service. It is because they are having more money in their hands. So the purchasing power is going to go down. Things will become expensive for the people. Yes, Raji, like the value of goods remains the same, means the same thing is there, the same good is there, but the only difference is it is available at a higher price to the consumer. Now, how can we understand it in another way? Like it is, if we assume money to be a commodity, so increase in its supply will decrease the marginal value. Like if the supply for a product is more in the market, obviously its price go down, because supply is more, the demand is less, so the price is going to go down. So an increase in the money supply causes prices to rise as they compensate for the decrease in the money's marginal value. What does mean is that whenever there is an increase in the supply of money in circulation in an economy, the prices will go up, and those increased prices will make up for the decrease in the money's marginal value. The value has gone down. That is the point. It has been shown with the help of this diagrammatic representation. Now this is the money market, the first one. The value of money is there, price level is here. When the value of money is high, the price level will be low. Yes, means value of money is high, that means with the same amount of money we are able to buy more of the goods. That means the goods, the price level is low for that. With rupees 10 we can buy one pack of Lays. One packet Lays we can buy with 10 rupees, and if there will be increase in the supply of money, the same pack of Lays will be available at rupees 20 to us. So that is a reduction in the value of money. Okay, so it's like it's a vice versa relationship, we can say. And then when we come to the money market, when there is a shift in the money market, now this value of money is high, so the price level will be low. This is the new supply of money. This is the initial supply of money. This is the new supply of money. Now this much money is available to be spent in the whole economy. This much money is in circulation. So the price level is going to go up now. That may be shown with the help of another diagram, I think. No. This is this is like more important theory of the money. This money supply in the economy. This is more practical and more important theory. This Fisher's theory of money. Okay. So this has been given by Irving Fisher. He was an American economist. He gave this cash transaction approach to the quantity theory of money. So he in his book The Purchasing Power of Money has stated that the value of money in a given period of time depends upon the quantity of money in circulation in the economy. That is a fact which we all know. So other things remaining unchanged, as the quantity of money in circulation increases, the price level also increases in direct proportion and the value of money decreases and vice versa. Like when other things remains the same, the quantity of money in circulation increases. If the quantity, that is Q, if it goes up, I'll just write over here. Q stands for quantity of money. If it goes up, the price level will also go up because the purchasing power in the hands of the people is more. There is more supply of money in the economy now. So since the supply is more, the price will obviously rise. So because of this, the value of money is going to go down. Okay, that is what we know, and we have been discussing that only. So if the quantity of money is doubled, the price level will also double and the value of money will now be half. Yes, what it was previously, it will become half of that. So if the quantity of money is reduced by 1/2, the price level will also go down and the value of money will now become double. Okay. If we are going to reduce the quantity of money in the economy, then what will happen? The price level will also double up. The price level will also go down and then the value of money will be more. Like we are getting the same set of commodities for lesser price now. So that means the value of money has gone up. Yes, it will increase for hard. So in Fisher's cash transactions version of money, the general price level in a country, like the prices of the commodities, is determined by the supply of and demand for money. Yes, same funda of demand and supply interaction is going to apply in this case also. So the supply of money consists of quantity of money in circulation and the velocity of its circulation. Velocity of its circulation means the number of times a currency is going to change its hand. Okay, like how many people are going to use the same currency note over a period of time. That is the meaning of the velocity of circulation. Now let us see what does that mean. Now MV, that refers to the total volume of money in circulation during a period of time. MV, that is, M is the money in circulation and V is its velocity. Velocity is the number of times it is going to change hands. So suppose if the total money supply in India is rupees 5,000 billion and its velocity per unit of time is 10 times. Like every time, suppose we are talking about 1 month. Normally such calculations are done for a period of 3 months. So if we talk about 3 months, so we expect that in that period of 3 months, that 100 rupee note is going to go to 10 people. It is going to be used in the 10 transactions, 10 different transactions. Okay, all worth rupees 100. Same 100 rupee note will be used 10 times in different transactions over a period of 3 months. Now the total money supply would be 5,000 into 10. M into V. M stands for the quantity of money and V is the velocity of circulation. So that means 50,000 billion. So with rupees 5,000 billion actually floating in the economy, we will be able to conduct transactions worth 50,000 billion. Okay. So this is what is the actual money available to us. Did you get it? Okay, what about others? Kelvin, Sandeep. Sandeep, you came very late today. Okay. Prabha, yeah, we will just discuss, we will just understand it in a while. देखो, sorry. So like, we say, yeah, velocity is the speed of money, speed with which it is going to change its hand, change the hands. Like, there are 10 different people. Like there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5, 6 students in the class right now. So there are 6 people. So the same currency note will go in the hands of 6 people. Like Prabha is going to buy something from Fahad, and Fahad is going to sell the same thing, sell something to Muhammad. Then Muhammad will have an interaction with Kelvin, financial interaction. So the 100 rupee note which was given by Prabha to Fahad, it is going to go to different people in the same class. They all are going to use it for their own transactions. So that is the velocity. Yeah, 6 times. The same rupee note will go to 6 people. It will be used by 6 different people. So we can do 6 transactions for the same currency. Isn't it, Prabha? It is serving as a medium of exchange in 6 different transactions. So now if we say that we are having 5,000 rupees, okay, and like in our example, total we were having 100 rupees, and there are 6 people who are using that same 6 rupee note. So with that 100 only, we are able to do transactions worth 600. Prabha, did you get that? Yes. 100 rupee note will be used by 6 different people. So we will have 600 worth of transactions. Okay. So this is the meaning of this supply of money. Now what is the demand for money? Like, why is money demanded? Money is demanded because it has got a medium, it is used as a medium of exchange. The day the government announces that no longer this currency will be used as a medium of exchange, what will happen? The whole money will become waste. It will become a mere piece of paper for us. So the demand is just because of that reason. What is happening? Now this is the equation for exchange. Okay. In this form, to simplify, we can say PT is equal to MV plus M1 plus V1. So what is this P? P stands for the price level in the economy. M is the quantity of money that is available. Like in that example, it was 100 rupees. Then V is the velocity. M1 is the volume of credit money. V1 is the velocity of circulation of M1. And T is the total volume of goods and trade. Now what is this credit money? Credit money is the money which is there in the bank. Wait, I'll just extend the class by 5 minutes. Okay, now let us see with the help of an example. Now suppose we have M as 2000. M means the total money in circulation. It is 2000. Then M1. What is that M1? M1 is the Credit money. Credit money is the money which is with the bank. It is 1000. We are going to discuss about credit money in the coming sessions. Okay, so I'm not discussing it in detail right now. Now V is the velocity of circulation 6. V1 is the velocity of circulation of this M1, and T is the transactions. Okay, so let us see. So it's 2000 into 6 M into V, then M1 into V1. So it's 1000 into 4 divided by T, that is 8,000. So the answer that we get is rupees 2 per good. Now if the supply of money is doubled, now suppose this is doubled, we were having 2000 rupees, now we have 4000, and we were having 1000 as the credit money, and now we are having 2000. So we have doubled the supply of money in the economy, and now we do the calculation. So thus we get rupees 4 per good. So it was 2 and now it is 4. So if the supply of money is doubled, then the then the price level is doubled. P stands for the price level that gets doubled. Okay. This is the equation to explain that. Now this is the chart showing the quantity of money. You can see this is a simple demand and supply curve. Like the price level is going up as the quantity of money is going up, and the value of money is going down as the quantity of money is increasing. Like when we were having QM1, then the value is VM1. When we are having QM2, we are having VM2 as the value of money. It has gone down. It has gone further down when the quantity has increased further. Okay. So I think this graph is clear. There is nothing to explain in this. Just have a look and tell me. Others? We have another class after this, no? Yeah, the conclusion is if the money in circulation is doubled, the price level will be doubled and the value of money will be half. Okay? It will become half of what it was previously. This is the conclusion to this theory. Now there are certain assumptions of this theory. So I think you can read these assumptions from your material, and you can ask in the next class. And then there is criticism to the theory. That is again a theoretical part only. Okay. So please just go through your text, and you can ask your questions in the next class, because now whatever is there is all a theoretical aspect only. This we don't need to do. Friedman's restatement of the QTM, quantity theory of money. Okay, so you can read the assumptions and the criticisms from the text. It's theoretical. You can just have a read. You can just give a reading to that. All right. So this brings us to the end of this class. In the next class, probably we will be doing about banking. Okay, banks and credit creation and all that we will be discussing. So see you all in the next class. Thanks for your time, everybody. Have a great week ahead. Enjoy your I don't think you'll enjoy, because it's not Sunday for you tomorrow. It's not a holiday for you tomorrow. You'll have a working day. Okay then. Bye. Good night. Take care. Good night. Please fill the feedback form, everybody. Thanks for your time. Good night.